Hi everyone, it's Wednesday. I guess that makes it day 4 of me being at home basically the whole 4 days. This is only the beginning, I'm pretty sure, but we're gonna still keep forging on. As you can see, I'm wearing my Brooklyn t-shirt today. A little shout out to Adrienne. This is one of her favorite classes that she used to take with me in Brooklyn, and saying a shout out to all my friends out in the county of Kings. So this is like a yoga Pilates mixed class. Follow along as much as you like. You may see a cat go in and out while we're working. All right, so I'm gonna take off my glasses. This may not be pretty, but it's gonna work. All right, so here we go. We're gonna start by warming up by coming to lie down on the mat. And we're going to hug the knees in towards the chest, do a little gentle rocking motion from side to side. Take one hand to each knee and circle the knees around. And then we're going to bring the legs long, starting with the feet wide, with the heels digging into the floor. You're gonna lift the arms overhead. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, you're gonna start to lift the arms up, tuck the chin in towards your collarbone and slowly roll up. Try not to lift your feet as you do. Reach towards your toes and then kind of take a nice deep breath here. As you exhale, we're going to plug the shoulders back, draw the navel to the spine, and slowly roll back down. Now, if this is super easy for you, you can bring your feet together. Keep digging the heels in as you slowly roll back up and reach for those toes. Take a breath here, shake the head gently, and then as you exhale, once again, slowly rolling back down. Then one more time, inhaling. And as you exhale, we're gonna roll up, touch those toes, bring your feet wide, lift the arms out to the side and reach to the opposite toes. And then inhale and lift, and exhale, take it to the other side. So hopefully you have a little bit more space than I do from side to side. And just rock. Good, and then lift the arms forward and up, and then once again we're going to slowly roll back down. We're going to bring the feet to the mat and rock the pelvis towards the toes, arching the spine, and then as you exhale, you're going to imprint your spine into the floor and lift up slowly into a bridge. Hold here, breathe, and as you exhale, we're going to slowly imprinting the spine downward, lower back down. Then from here, we're going to hug the knees in towards the chest and roll up to sit into a boat pose. Hold on to the backs of the legs and circle at your ankles. Big breaths in through the nose and exhale through the nose if possible. Then tap those toes back down. Inhale, reach forward, and exhale, slowly roll back down. Bring your heels closer to your seat. Rock the pelvis towards your feet. Exhale, slowly roll back up. Hold here, breathe here. Exhale, release back down, hug the knees in towards the chest, sliding the hands behind the thighs, roll back up, and here, if you want to, you can keep holding on to the thighs, or you can reach your hands forward. Hold here, breathe here. Keep the knees pretty parallel. Feet can be pointed or flexed, whichever feels better. And then tap those toes back down. Inhale and reach forward, and exhale. Slowly roll back down. Slide those heels again underneath you. Lift the hips. Reach the hips towards the feet, and then exhale. Slowly roll back up one last time into your bridge. We'll come back to bridges later, and then exhale. Slowly release back down. Hug those thighs one more time in, roll up. This time, if you want to, your legs can be long, hands reaching forward, or any one of the previous variations, right? If you want to, you can lower those legs lower as you draw the navel in, reaching, collarbone broad, long neck, and then release. Good. Slowly roll back down, ankles underneath your knees. We're going to lift the shins into a tabletop position. So that's going to be parallel shins to the floor and ceiling. And we're going to tap the right toes down. Tap down to lift up, and then other side to lift up. And we're going to do 8 on each side. Three more each side. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Then hug the knees in. Take a gentle rocking motion from side to side, and then bring those shins back into a tabletop position. Draw your chin in towards your collarbone so it looks a little bit like you're holding a grapefruit between your chin and collarbone. And then from here, we're going to bring the hands to the outside edge of the right leg and take the left leg forward, and then we're going to alternate from side to side. If you start to feel any strain in your neck, go ahead and lower your head back down, and then maybe lift it back up if it feels ready to do that, or just keep it down. And keep going for 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Roll back down, take a second, and then from here, we're going to start on our 100s. So 100s I like to do for a minute because I don't like to count. So once again, I'm going to draw my chin in towards the collarbone, holding like I'm holding a grapefruit, and start with arms right alongside the body and begin to pulse those fingertips very actively away as your arms are moving up and down. You can hold your shins in a tabletop position. You can straighten the legs. You can straighten the legs and lower them close to the floor. So whichever feels best for you, you're just going to keep going, inhaling through the nose, exhaling like you're rolling out through a straw. Hug the knees in, roll up, and come to a tabletop position. So our tabletop position is going to be with your hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. I was just checking to make sure that the video was still going because I got a black screen. And from here, we'll just do a couple of cow and cat. So inhale for cow, exhale for cat. And because this is kind of like a yoga and Pilates mixed class, let's tuck the toes under, and as you come into your cat spine, lift your knees just a teeny tiny bit off the floor. Inhale, lift the chin and tailbone, knees back down to the mat, and then exhale, round the spine, and then just lift the knees slightly. You might find that you feel a little bit happening in your lower abs as you do that, and do that a couple more times. Beautiful. From here, let's lift up into a downward facing dog. Pedal your feet a couple of times here just to stretch out. I like to bring the knees in towards the midline. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, pull the navel to your spine. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Hold here for just a moment and breathe. Shake the head. As you exhale, same thing. Plug the navel to the spine as you slowly roll up through a rounded spine. Then inhale, lift your arms out and up. And as you exhale, I'm going to move through prayer hands. I'm going to take my hands back down, walk the hands out, and come into a plank, which is the top of the push-up. As you hold here, lift your right leg up. So I'm going to take it a little bit out to the side so you can see. I'm lifting my right leg up, and I'm going to hold. 10, 9, 8. Foot can be pointed or flexed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guess what? Bring that right leg down and lift the left leg and hold here. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Lift up into your down dog or pike, whichever you want to call. Walk your hands back towards you. For spatial reasons, I'm going to bring my hands together, lift them out and up, and bring them back down, and roll back out into plank. From here, another variation of plank. I'm going to bring my right knee to my upper arm and back. Left knee, upper arm, and back, and keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lift back up into my pike. Walk the hands back towards me. Bring my hands into center, lift them out and up, bring them back in and down, and walk it out again. One last time for a plank. Let's make it into a mountain climber. So toes tap forward as we bring the knee forward, opposite foot. Two more on each side. Good, and bring the knees down. Sit back into a quick child's pose. Shake the head gently. And then from here, let's come back into a table. Lift up into downward facing dog. And then lift the right leg up and back. As you exhale, bring the knee towards your nose and then drop the foot between your hands. Please feel free to help it get there. Inhale and lift up into a high lunge. As you exhale, open to warrior two. Inhale, flip your palms, reach back for a peaceful warrior. Then exhale, bring your hands down to frame your front foot and inhale to plank. As you exhale, drop your knees to the mat, but not in table. Your knees are behind your hips. You can even lift your feet up and back behind you. Turn your elbows so that the inside of your elbow faces out. We're going to do 5 half push-ups here. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send your seat back. Lift up into down dog. Lift the left leg up and back. Exhale, bring the foot between your hands. Help it get there. Inhale, lift your arms out and up. Exhale, open to warrior two. Inhale, reach back for a peaceful warrior. Exhale, hands back down. Inhale to plank. Exhale, drop the knees and get ready again for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Lift back up into downward facing dog. Inhale and lift that right leg up and back, and as you exhale, bring the foot between your hands. Inhale, lift back up into high lunge. As you exhale, bring your left knee in towards you, pull your arms back down, then inhale, lift back up. As you exhale, open to warrior two. Inhale, lift both arms and straighten both legs, and exhale to warrior two. Inhale, reach back for a peaceful warrior. And as you exhale, bring your right hand inside your right thigh and lift your left arm over your ear. Frame your ears with your arms as you hold and breathe. And exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale to plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back. As you exhale, bring the knee in towards your nose and then drop the foot between your hands. Inhale and lift the arms up. As you exhale, bring the right knee in towards you. Then inhale back up. Exhale, open to warrior two. Inhale, lift both arms, straighten both legs, and exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach back for a peaceful warrior. Exhale, left hand inside the left thigh. Reach the right arm overhead. Frame the ears with your arms. Big breath. Exhale, back down. Inhale to plank. Guess what? Exhale, knees down. Get ready for some more of those push-ups. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Step back into downward facing dog. We're going to do one more round of that. So inhale, lift the right leg up and back. As you exhale, squeeze the knee in towards your nose. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, knee to nose. Drop the foot between your hands. Zip up from the midline as you lift the arms up. Exhale, bring that left knee in. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, left knee in. Inhale, back up. Exhale, last time. Inhale, knee in, and then set back. Open to warrior two. Inhale, lift both arms, straighten both legs. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lift both arms, straighten both legs. Exhale, warrior two. One more time, lifting up, reaching back. Inhale to peaceful warrior. As you exhale, right hand inside the right thigh. Inhale again, peaceful warrior. Exhale, right hand inside the thigh, left arm overhead. Inhale again, peaceful warrior. Exhale, hold here, left arm over the left ear, and then for more, we're gonna hold with the right arm, also framing the right ear. Keep that right knee bent over the right ankle. As you exhale, hands down, inhale, plank. Get ready for the left side. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back. As you exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, knee to nose. And again, inhale, down dog split. Exhale, knee to nose. Hover there, drop the foot between the hands. Get ready, inhale, high lunge. Exhale, pull that right knee in, draw the nose towards the knee. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, pull in. Yes, I just used the wall. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, knee to nose. Then inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open to warrior two, left knee forward. Inhale, straighten both arms, lift both legs, and exhale back. Inhale, straighten the legs, lift the arms. Exhale, one more time, lifting up and back. Flip your palms, reach back, peaceful warrior. Exhale, left hand inside the thigh, right arm overhead. Inhale again, peaceful warrior. Exhale, left side angle, and then one more time, inhale, reach up. Exhale, side angle, let those left thigh, left hand press together, right arm overhead. And if you did so on the other side, we're gonna hold, framing both arms around both ears. Well, one arm on each ear, obviously. Big breath in, exhale, bring hands down. From here, step back into plank, and guess what? We haven't done any push-ups for a little while, so drop those knees back down. Get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. From here, come back to sit in child's pose for just a moment. We're going to come to lie down on the mat, feet on one side. Doesn't matter which side, because we're going to do both sides, so pick a side. We're not using any props today, so we're just going to do this using our arm as our pillow to keep the neck in a neutral position. We're going to stack the hips right on top of each other, heels right next to each other, toes separated. We're going to lift the top leg up, pulse it forward, lift up, tap it back. So hot potato, up, forward, up, down, forward, up, down, keeping the body as straight as possible. Good, keep going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to hold it lifted here, and we're going to pulse the bottom foot up towards the top, pulsing up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted, pulse both higher. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees, bring the knees so that they stack right on top of each other. Place your hand right at the base of your seat. Heels together, toes apart for clamshells. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Let's slide over to the other side. Using your other arm now as your pillow. Lengthen the spine. Try to contract through the center. You can use your opposite hand for a little stability. Heels together, toes apart. We're going to lift up, tap forward, lift up, tap backward, and keep going. Hot potato on this side. Four more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll keep that foot lifted. We're going to pulse the bottom foot towards the top foot and go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Here we pulse both together for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both knees back together, stacking right on top. Heels together, toes apart. Hand right where the piriformis is, so you can feel that moving. Want to try not to move the hips too much here. Up and down with that top knee. 8, 7, 6, 5. I said 12 before, right? So let's add 4 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go for a little swim now. So we're going to bring the body to face down. This is a prone position. We're going to actively press the hips down into the floor and start by lifting the right arm, left leg, and lower. Left arm, right leg, and lower. And keep alternating from side to side. You can go slow, which is fine. I'm always a big fan of slower movements. I think they're harder. But you're certainly welcome to actually do the swimming. Now, we don't want to cause any strain in the lower back, so as much as you can, squeeze your glutes together to protect that lower back. Inhaling through the nose, watching the shoulders. Exhaling, once again, like you're blowing out through a straw. Good, and keep going. And then, once again, come back into a little child's pose. Let's come back into a table and get ready for a little bit of stability work. I'm going to turn so you can see. I'm going to take my right leg back as much as I can in this hallway and lift the right leg. Now I'm going to point the toes and I'm going to tap the toes up and down 8 times. To the floor and up, to the floor and up. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to hold and pulse higher for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to bend my right knee now and flex my right foot and really watch what's happening in my spine. We don't want any arching or rounding here. So as much as possible, we contract through the core. We pulse the right heel just a bit up towards the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to bring that right knee in and go out to the side for what we call in Pilates a hydrant, right? So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it lifted, pulse it higher. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Take a quick break in a child's pose. And then switch to the other side. So once again, I'm just turning so you can see. Left toes to the floor. Point the toes. We lift and lower. Make sure that you're not arching in your spine as you do this. So spine stays long and straight. Core contracted. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it lifted. Pulse it higher. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that left knee. Flex that left foot. We pulse just the heel up towards the ceiling. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee next to the other knee. Take it out to the side for hydrant. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it lifted, pulse it higher. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, child's pose for just a second. And then back to downward facing dog. Pedal your feet. And then inhale to lift the right leg up and back. As you exhale, we're going to cross the body. Bring the right knee over to the left upper arm. Inhale, back up. Exhale, cross the body, right knee to left upper arm. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, take it to the side. Hold here. Lift the hips up higher. Bring the foot between the hands. Inhale, lift up for high lunge. Exhale, open to warrior 2. From here, we're going to keep our gaze over our right middle finger. Begin to lift off of that left leg as we play around with our half moon pose. Good. So if you are by a wall, you might want to practice it against a wall, just so you get a sense of being in the pose without having to fear about falling. It's really not important. As you exhale, slide your left foot next to your right and forward fold. Interlace your first two fingers around your big toes and draw the thumbs in. Start with knees a little bent and begin to bend your elbows. Let the top of your head hang down. And then as you feel comfortable, you can begin to straighten the legs a little bit, but you don't have to. But keep pulling yourself forward with your hands in your yogi toe lock. Slowly roll back up. Good. Inhale, lift arms out and up. And exhale, swan dive over the legs. Inhale to step the right foot back and exhale to downward facing dog. And inhale, lift the left leg up and back. And as you exhale, you're going to cross the body, bring the left knee to the right upper arm. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, cross the body, left knee to the right upper arm. And one more time, inhale, down dog split. Exhale, left knee to right upper arm, and then correct it. Lift up, bring that foot between the hands. Inhale, lift up into your high lunge. Exhale and open to warrior two. Start to get ready to get into your half moon pose as you start to lift off of the right leg, reaching your left hand towards the floor as you stack your right arm over the left. And same thing, if you have a wall, please feel free to use the wall. As you exhale, right foot next to the left. Either yogi toe lock again, or if you like to, you can slide your hands right underneath your feet. And once again, start with knees a little bent as you pull yourself forward. Then, as you feel comfortable, begin to start lengthening those legs. Not so much that it pulls too much on your hamstring attachments at the end of your seat there. Shake the head gently, breathe. And then slowly roll back up. All right, we're going to move back to the mat now. So make adjustments, fix your pants, fix your shirt. And then we're going to come back to the mat. So once again, we're not using any equipment today. So we're just going to use our own body to now get into some abs, as if we weren't already using them. So I'm going to turn slightly so you can see what's going on here. And I'm going to lift my shins back into a tabletop position. I'm going to bring my fingertips right behind my ears. So not pulling on my neck, just supporting a little bit. Elbows out to the side. We're going to bring the elbows forward and hold. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release down. Now we're going to alternate, kind of like bicycle. Once again, knees come up, elbows out to the side, lifting up. We're going to tap the left elbow to the right knee, back to center, right elbow to left knee, and we're going to keep going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Take a moment just to rock the head gently from side to side. I'm going to slide my right knee now over my left knee and lift my arms up. Let's grab hold of opposite elbows here and lift your shins into a tabletop position. Inhale, reach the arms and legs away, and exhale, bring it back. Inhale, reach away. Exhale, bring it back. 4 more. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down right away. Slide the left knee over the right. Grab hold of your opposite elbows. Lift those shins into a tabletop position. Inhale, reach away for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back down. Good. From here, grab hold of the knees. Take a moment to rock from side to side. We're going to find our way back into a table. Start to get into some stretch. So right foot is going to come outside the right hand. Start here, bend your elbows slightly, and then tuck your left toes under and lift your left leg up for lizard pose. Hug your right knee in towards your right upper arm and push the floor away even though you keep the elbows slightly bent. Then from here, spin your left heel down. Keep your right fingertips on the floor, hugging your right knee in, and lift that left arm straight up. Bring the hands back down. Now the next thing that we're going to do may or may not really work for everybody. Let's give it a try. We're going to bring the right knee between the hands with the right foot out to the side. Yeah, that was cat hair. And then take the left knee behind the right knee. And I'm going to come back down to sit. So this is a big stretch as you sit in what we call cow face pose. As you can see, my knees don't come right over each other. If you have a yoga block, you could be sitting on the yoga block from here, or a pillow. If this is not working for you, please feel free to bring your left leg out in front of you as you stay here. So lots of options. Pain is not one of them, okay? So if you're good here, you can hold here. If you'd like to, you can turn, bring your right hand behind you and just kind of sit up nice and tall and get a little twist over to the right side. Make sure that your right shoulder isn't creeping up towards your ear. Hold and breathe. As you exhale, we're going to come back into center here. Just take, over to the other side just to get a little counter twist. I'm going to take the right knee now out to the side. So that right knee is kind of in line with my right hip. The right foot is just hanging out back there, doesn't have to do anything special. I'm going to shift my left shin, flex my left foot, and I'm going to start by folding over my left knee first. If you're not feeling a whole lot in the back of the left thigh, you can start to walk your hands more into the center. Once again, if you have a yoga block, you can place that underneath your forehead, or stack your fists on top of each other and hold there. I'm going to bring the hands back underneath the shoulders and lift back into a down dog just to get a little bit of a working that out. Then we're going to come back into our tabletop and slide the left knee now in between the hands, taking that right knee right behind it, and once again sitting back. So if this is not doable, which is totally fine, and it's not an easy pose, certainly bring the right leg straight out and hold there. If you're okay, or you have a yoga block and you're sitting on the yoga block to help you be here, that would be fine too. We're going to take the left hand behind us and bring the right hand to hug the left knee, or maybe even just gently, not forcefully, press, hold here, breathe here. We'll take that counter twist over to the other side, and then we'll shift into that same, I call it a variation of pigeon pose here. The left knee now out to the left side. Left foot doesn't have to be tucked back behind you. Shift the right shin more into center. Start in front of the right knee. Hold here. If you don't feel a whole lot happening in the back of the right thigh, then go ahead and bring your hands more into center, stacking them on top of each other. If you do have a yoga block, you can use the yoga block and hold. Great. I'm going to turn to face away from you, and we're going to hug the knees again in towards the chest. Maybe do happy baby if you like happy baby. And then from center, left leg will go long. We're going to take the right knee over to the left side as you open out your right arm. Your chin could be facing the ceiling or facing the right side of the body. Then come back into the center, extend the right leg long, hug the left knee in, start to guide the left knee over to the right side. Same thing, your chin could be facing the ceiling or facing the left side of the body. Coming back into the center, we're going to roll up one more time. Come back into table and then down dog. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, start to walk your hands back. Hang here for just a moment, shake the head gently, breathe again into the back of the body, and as you exhale, slowly roll up. Bring your hands into the center of the chest, lift the arms out and up. As you exhale, bring your hands over the center of your chest, hold and breathe. Breath in, exhale, inhale, exhale, and one more. Thank you so much. All right, stay strong, stay healthy, and keep in touch.